The most fundamental and principle of family life in Islam is that which is enunciated in very brief words in ayah number 19 of Surah An-Nisa. Ashiruhunna bil ma'roof. Live with your wife in a very decent way. What Islam wants and Quran wants, that in a family life, there should be mutual love and affection between the spouses. There should be mutual trust, mutual respect, mutual regard for the sentiments, for the feelings of the spouses. Both must have, this regard and respect for the other, so that the children, they can grow in a healthy atmosphere, in a very healthy environment. Because if, in a family, there's an environment of love, affection, trust, accommodation to each other between the spouses. Husband having regard for the feelings of the wife. Wife having due regard for the feelings of the husband. The husband respecting the opinion of the wife. The wife also respecting the opinion of the husband. Although, to keep the structure of the family very strong, there has to be discipline. And for that discipline, the husband is the head of the family. Wife has to obey in the long run. But there must be accommodation as far as possible. The husband should accommodate the opinions and the feelings of their spouses, their wives. But in the long run, there has to be someone who is to head the family, who is to head the institution. That is why Quran says, Ar-rijalu qawwamuna 'ala an-nisa. They are, so to say, the head of this institution. And because this concept of equality in the West, it has gone to extremes. Wife and husband having absolutely equal rights. It is absolutely impracticable. And it is the basic root, a basic cause that the family life has been disrupted. Because no institution can have two heads. You have to have one at the top. President can be one. Vice president, you can have 5, 6, 8, as many as you like. The managing director has to be one. But then there can be a host of directors. But at the top, you have to have one if you want to run that institution in a disciplined way, as a strong institution. So that is the basic principle, that although Islam wants love, affection, trust, regard for each other, and ashiruhunna bil ma'roof, here this commandment is being given to the husbands. You must live with your wives in a very decent way. You must have regard for their feelings, their opinions, their tastes, their temperament. All these things must be kept in mind. But finally, the head of the family is the husband, the father.